So one mystery solved. Thanks to all my wonderful doctors, I think we have figured out where my brain bleeding has come from. I had a clean MRI of my brain in May of 2023. So that's my starting point. And then I had my first abnormal in September of that next year. So it happened sometime between May and September. So I also had a CT scan of my brain in July of 2023, so 2 months after my clear one in May, because I had a lumbar puncture, just routine to check my CSF fluid for my neurologist. And I had a terrible reaction to it with a post-dural headache, extraordinary pain. I couldn't stand without feeling immense pressure in my head. I finally was able to go into the ER on July 15th, 2 days after my lumbar puncture, and they did the CT scan there, and then they gave me a blood patch. So at that point, the CT scan came back with no bleeding, but my new doctor, Dr. Cosberg in Mass General, wanted to see the images because she wanted to check for herself. So I went and got the records, I got the CD, we looked at it, and sure enough, it looks like there is something there in the exact same spot where I have the blood residue. Dr. Cosberg believes it was an extremely rare complication of the lumbar puncture, which caused a cortical vein thrombosis. That's a clot in the vein that then causes some bleeding. So thankfully, it wasn't worse because bleeding in your brain, of course, is terrible. This is a kind of stroke. I don't have, as far as I know, any neurological deficits from this event. But we don't know, since I have so many neurological problems. Who knows where any of it comes from? Problem solved on that one. I'm seeing my neurosurgeon that's local here on Monday to go over whether I need to be on anticoagulants or what we need to do now that we know what happened. So, one less thing to worry about. Or you could say one more thing to worry about. I don't know, either way.